news, Ray. What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
They're Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have been spiced. They're Pinky and the Brain. Brain, 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 brain.
All right, and we are back with another impromptu episode. It's going to be short and sweet. I'm falling asleep. I'm going to Israel tomorrow, so I guess we can start with groundskeeping. This is actually the last episode before the hiatus because I'll actually not be in the same time zone next week, so it's not happening. But we figured we'd come, schmooze a little bit, keep it a little bit informal. Maybe we won't go through the PR and pick them, similar to how we did last week. Just to kind of take stock. Also, it would be a shame if I end up this week in first place and we don't get to talk about it.
Would have been a shame, man. And Jones, you hit the bet again, bro. By the way, I don't think Jonah understands how the betting works because he's like plus 300 to do the podcast. I think he thinks that plus is minus. Like I think he got them confused. He's not a real gambling guy.
Or maybe he thought that this week we were really not doing it.
Nah. He knows that. He's gonna expect a pod next week as well.
I know. Well, speaking of Jones, he had a great week last week, but honestly, he wasn't even terrible this week. Smacked him around big time this week. But it goes to, so again, like maybe I'll start with this because my big takeaway is the Snip Snap. You win the Snip Snap award. You can't weight your prior with what you see. You just don't have that ability. You see something, you're like, Rand is 0-3. I don't think his team is garbage, but to say he's like this insane team, he hasn't won yet. Let's just win 2 weeks in a row. That's 2 good weeks in a row.
I mean, it could just be all a bit, bro.
Oh my, I can't. Then we can't talk. If you just like back edge everything, it's all a bit. Then like there's nothing you can't say.
I mean, if you take stock in the whole league, like you have Lior, for example, very quiet 3-1 team. Is this team good? I don't think so. Maybe
you have to weigh both, and the point is that so Lior's going to be 3-1 after this week, but I think he has the fewest points against. So like, I'm not I don't buy into that. I'm just saying these things kind of average out over time. So it's just a little bit of a signal that maybe his team he's outperforming so far.
Right. No, I mean, I think. Me and Ryan were schmoozing. We both kind of agreed that his team was going to have a blowout this week because his matchups were all great. Like Genty against the Bears, CMC against the Jags.
So he dropped 140, which is obviously impressive.
Yeah.
He's going to drop MJ down to 1-3, unless Higgins has 40 something points tomorrow.
Nah, he's done.
No, not even 53 points. Yeah, it's over.
I think we were both right about MJ's team though. Like we both preseason, didn't like it.
I know. I did like it. It was kind of funny for the bit that like he went off and he was at first place after week 1, but like to fall here. I mean, I guess the main question there is, what do you think about Henry?
I think I was spot on. Like we had this discussion in the chat that I said. That
Did you find it? Did you find?
I didn't. I'm after this, before I go to bed, I'll go find it. I'll go dig it up.
I don't think. Look, I think what you said was he's a stud, a wide running back 1, but not worth 88, which was what everyone said, and that's not what he's been. He was amazing the first week, and since then he's been not even.
I remember I specifically said he was going to have a blow up game week 1, and Matthew was going to like talk all this smack, and then he's going to slowly level up. Whatever. We'll see what happens, but I really think that the reign is finally over. Just because he's old, like it's hard to do that at that age, At some point,
my counterpoint is that the Ravens have had a really hard schedule, so it's negative game scripts for them, and I think that they're going to be better than their 1-3 record as well. So that's my counter. But that being said,
I agree. I think they could easily have a bounce back game against the Texans. Like that wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, I mean, look, part of the reason why Matthew lost today also is because he got -3 points from his defense and kicker. So like combined, like he had 0 from his kicker and -3 from his defense. So that'll do it,
Yeah.
Because the rest of his team, I guess, other than Henry, was pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to read too much into it. I think Rand had a great week. Matthew had his best player had a bad week, and his defensive kicker made it non-competitive.
Yep.
All right. So just kind of looking around some of the other top scores of the week. I mean, you had a pretty solid week yourself. How do you
Yeah,
feel?
so game's not over. Happy with what I put up, Buck. Anytime you put up over 120, it's a good week. Happy with that week. Not happy with my team though, be honest with you. Like, because I knew that, the running backs were going to be good. I knew they were going to be good. So, and the running backs combined for over 50 points. But the receivers, not so good. And like not ha I mean, obviously Adams has been, really solid so far. But this Lad McConkey thing it's a real issue. Like it's full
I
on.
think
It's
I
four
think
games.
you're I think the magnitude with which you were incorrect about Lad McConkey should go against any call. You're like, oh, I get credit for this. That was you were so all off season. I
Yeah,
have I
it
have
was
a
bad.
top five wide receiver, top five wide receiver, top 10, whatever. I don't remember exactly, and that he's droppable
It,
at this point.
it's as bad of a call as I've ever made in my
Yeah,
entire life.
yeah,
Like
really
it's gonna
bad.
go up there. It's a very bad call. But to
Yeah,
my defense, I said all this before they signed Keenan Allen. And if Keenan Allen
and
wasn't on this
after,
team,
and after.
no, I was a little bit worried about it after. Meaning because that's taking away like 5 targets a game right there, like
Right.
right off the bat.
All right. So are you gonna hit me up for a trader yet or not? You're just like you're
I mean,
not
I
going to.
want to trade, but I think your team is too much depth.
I mean, you because you only do the consolidation trade, and I mean you're 2-2, so you don't have to do anything.
I
But
don't
if
have to
you're
do it,
if
but I'm saying I don't need. I don't. I need. We both need to do the consolidation trade.
right, yeah, but I need running backs. So
All I got is Monty to give you, and coming off, we all. That's what I kept saying in the chat. The sell high game. I knew that this
I
game
know.
against the Browns
I
was
mean,
gonna.
I'll trade you for Monty. I'll trade you an equivalent wide receiver so we can kind of even our teams out. But
I might do that after this week. I just need to start him this week because Bijan's on a bye, but I
right.
might
Bijan
do it
Bell.
after. But the thing that I wanted to talk to you about really quickly was the projection. So stupid because they're giving me 82% chance to win when literally Garrett Wilson has already had over 20 points in 2 out of 3 games, right? So
hmm
that's odds are he probably will get close to that, and then Tyreek Hill would just need another 18 points. So I don't. I think it's going to be very very close going tomorrow night.
No, I don't agree with you at all. Meaning, I think it's actually even more than 80,
It's
in my
what?
opinion. I think you have more than an 80% chance of winning.
How? Like
I'll tell you exactly why. Well, very specific reason, which is that even if one of the two guys goes off, you need both of those guys to go off for you to win.
or
And
or or 25 and 15. Like I'm saying there's different ways.
I'll say it again. I'm a broken record this year because like so far my calls have been right, so I'm going to keep saying them. The Dolphins offense is untouchable. Hill's going to go off and score 15 points. He's not scoring 20. They're not getting 25 points the way they used to.
I mean, they looked good against the Bills last week. Like the offense was
They
clicking.
look they look competent, but they didn't
That's
look
what I'm
good.
saying. And Jets defense is a lot worse than that. I wouldn't be surprised if both defenses just stink tomorrow night and it's a high scoring game. Like, wouldn't shock me. All I'm saying is like I did not by any means I did not celebrate this win in my head yet. So we'll see what
Oh yeah,
happens.
I'm not saying it's over, but I'm just saying 80, yeah, 80 plus or minus feels pretty fair. All right, other high scores this week. So I guess there's a couple close matchups going down. Although now, according to the projections, we're looking at this right at the start of the fourth quarter of the Sunday night game. 5 minutes ago when I looked at this, Gilad and Matt's matchup was like 60-40, and now it's 80-20. So what do you think about this matchup?
Wait. So Gilad has the 80% now.
Yeah, Gilad has 80%.
And I think it's over, right? Because all Matt doesn't even have any guys left tomorrow.
He doesn't, but I mean, Glenn needs 9. Right now, he's down by 9.5, and he has Brees Hall and Will Lutz going. So yeah, I mean,
I mean,
it's probably
it should be a wrap.
it should be over. So if this holds, this is the one that I'm watching most closely, obviously, because if this holds, then I'm in first place because
Really, officially?
Matt's 3-0.
Wow.
So he dropped. Oh no, Matt, he would still be ahead of me because he has more points. So I'd be in second place, which I guess I already am in. So actually, never mind. It doesn't change anything.
Wow, bro. Quite the
But
come up for you, man.
no, I told you and that's why I needed the Burrow injury because it's going to keep me humble. Because otherwise, I'd be nuts right now.
I'm telling you, dude, can you imagine if he didn't get hurt? Like Chase and Puka would be clear. Like, I mean, they still are
I know.
1 and 2, but like they'd be clear 1 and 2.
Dude, can we talk about Puka for a second? Guy, I've never seen a player with a higher floor. He's just
It's
going to get
insane.
18, 20 points every single week because
And he only I think he had 30 points today, and he only had 1 touchdown.
Yeah, he had 30 and hit touchdown right at the end. That was like his last catch. But he had 22 points already at that point, and he didn't have a touchdown.
It's
He just
insane. I mean, you were worried about him all off season because of Stafford.
I was worried because I thought you were gonna say because of Devontae Adams. I was nervous because
No.
Stafford was like weirdly hurt, and he was like doing weird. They were like, yeah, he's been seen in the facility. It's like, okay, is he playing or not?
Yeah. No, man, I mean, I think the offense is just it's just him, it's all him, and then Devontae Adams just gets like the random touchdown, which I'm fine with.
But it's I think Devontae Adams is a similar thing for it. It's good that Devontae Adams is there.
Yeah,
Like it,
no,
it
no, I
take
think
it takes some
it
attention
takes
off.
yeah, yeah, no, it takes some of the coverage off of him. I think they're gonna work really well together the rest of the season. Don't be surprised if the Rams end up in the Super Bowl. I mean, defense is solid also. Like that could be a
Yeah.
good team.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I mean, football season's been kind of weird so far because there's been some random teams we talked about, like the Colts randomly look good. The Jags are improved to 3-1 today. There's like other random teams. Like you thought that the Niners with all their injuries they would fall off, but they're 3-1 too.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. There's been some weird things. And like
Yeah,
we
it's
said,
been
Ravens 1-3.
who are they playing next week, the Ravens?
No, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're playing Houston if I remember correctly. But that's literally if they lose that game, like stuff is gonna get ugly there. Like if they go to 1-4, like that would be really bad for them.
I don't know. I think that you can tell they can tell themselves that they had some hard games and they were in all of them, and it's just like sometimes it just happens that way.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess so. Oh, but we got to talk really
yeah, they're
quickly.
playing Houston next week.
They're playing Houston. We got to talk quickly about Yair because
Yeah,
here's
let's talk about Yair and Schmidt's matchup first because that this is the
okay.
only close one left. So right now Yahoo has Schmidt at a 56-44 favorite. And let's see what we got. So he's got Kraft the rest of this game at Aubrey.
By
It's
the way,
basically a tie right
Josh
now.
Jacobs just scored a touchdown. I don't know if
Yeah.
that
It
I don't know
doesn't
if that
affect.
matters to anybody.
No, no. I mean, well, it matters to Lior because now, by the way, Lior is going to end up with 125 points this week because
Okay,
of
so
Jacobs'
he's
touchdown.
his team is looking. I spoke to Lior a couple times this week, and we both agreed that his team was the perfect buy low team because on every single list you had Drake London buy low, you had Chase Brown buy low, and Josh Jacobs buy low.
So you're saying
So
he's lucky that he's 3-1 and now his team's only up from here.
yeah, I'm saying like he
Uh,
had the buy low team in there. Oh, and also
um,
DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf. I mean, that seems like 3 days ago that it just was this morning that he ripped off that 80-yard touchdown in
yeah,
Dublin.
yeah. I'm a big DK guy. But yeah, so just looking at the matchup, Schmidt and Yair. So it's basically a tie right now. Schmidt has the rest of the game with Kraft and Aubrey. He has Denver defense and he has Bo Nix. And then Yair has HN and Waddle. I mean, there's too many guys up in the air to actually
Yeah, no,
think
that
it
game that
through.
game will come down to the wire tomorrow night. But I
Yeah.
mean, the big takeaway from Yaya is that Neighbors done for the season.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
That's
that's
rough.
I mean that's a huge his Yair's team is not good anymore in my opinion
I
without
mean, he
that.
still has Barkley. He still has
I mean
Barkley.
all he has is Barkley and A Chain. That's it. I'm saying the rest
Yeah.
of this team. I don't know. That's not a Ricky Pearsall, Jalen Waddle. Like I don't know. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I actually totally agree. Is he a candidate for the bottom?
I mean I don't know if he's going to finish in last, but it's definitely not a playoff team.
Yeah. I mean, it's not looking good. I got to be honest. I'm looking at it now. Um,
And like obviously he couldn't have predicted this injury, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just funny. They
It's
could,
it's unfortunate. Like every year we talk about this. Like a bunch of the best players get hurt, and it happens over the course of years. And like Neighbors is just the first one, right? Like some CMCs, ACLs are fragile right now. Like they could be gone any day. But right now it happens to be Neighbors is the first like top player to get hurt this year.
he's the first to go, and it just was funny because like I've been literally harassing him for 2 years
I
trying to
know.
get him, and it now I don't know, I don't feel like it's worked out Napers fantasy wise, like because in terms of what the hype was around him, right? Like everybody's top five guy. Just hasn't worked out due to injuries and bad quarterback play. And then yeah, you're saying now he still plans on keeping him again next year.
Oh, I don't. You can't keep him.
That's what
That way.
Yair said to me.
Yeah. There's no reason to keep unless Jackson Dart turns who's the wide receiver two in New York right now. I don't even know.
Darius Slayton.
Yeah, so if Slayton has an unbelievable year now, that like Jackson Dart is like a kingmaker, then you keep him. But
I mean,
other than that, there's no reason. Yeah,
what did you see some of his play today? He looked
I
really
mean,
good.
I saw some highlights and I saw the final stat line. He looked okay. I mean, he controlled the game kind of, but I'm talking about fantasy right now. Like,
Right,
I think
right.
NFL,
No,
it's classic you to overreact to one game from one rookie. I'm just
I
saying,
mean,
but the second,
dude,
but
the Chargers have one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Chargers are good. Whatever. Point is that from a fantasy perspective, he didn't do anything today that makes you go, "Wow, Slayton is a guy we gotta get." Who has Slayton, by the way? I mean, he's gonna be
Well, no,
good,
it's
but
more Wandell probably because
sure.
Wandell's going to get
The point is,
a
who no
lot more
one's looking at
burn.
those guys and being like, "Oh, I need them," you know?
Right. No, I hear. I hear. I think it's just a matter of time. I think they're going to play the Saints this week and crush them. He'll get more confidence. Like I think he's going to easily be the rookie of the year on offense. Like I don't think there's going to be anybody that's going to really.
Well, he
The,
played a game.
no, they usually give it to the best quarterback with the best record and everything like that. There's no good rookie quarterbacks this year.
Is Penix considered a rookie?
No, no, he's not.
Is McCarthy considered a rookie?
No,
They're not.
no.
It's not
It's
like the
only
NBA.
it's only. I mean, the only player probably
In the
it's
NBA,
probably
it's not like that. In the NBA,
it's
it's if
probably
you.
yeah, the NBA it's not, but Emeka, whatever, Buka, he's definitely probably the favorite. And then if Dart, reels together a bunch of games, he'll be up there. So we'll see what happens there.
I do not. You can't help yourself. You see a shiny toy and you forget
I
all of your
just
thoughts from five
I've
minutes
I've
beforehand.
watched such bad quarterback play since Eli retired. Well, even while Eli was playing, that was pretty mediocre quarterback play.
By the way, Jackson Dart is fifth right now
In what?
in odds. I'm looking at the odds.
Well, did it update after this game today?
It's live. I'm looking at FanDuel.
Who's first? Emeka?
Yeah, Emeka and Genti are tied at plus
Okay.
250. Omarion is at plus
Gotcha.
470, and then Tyler Warren's at plus 900
Okay.
with Jackson Dart.
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess Dart would have to really win, like maybe
Yeah, he has to be good. You can't
he'd
just
have to
like show up
he'd have to win like maybe like 7 or 8 games, like in order for that to do that.
and be a reason why.
Yeah, yeah, be great. I'm saying be great.
Yeah, okay, of course. If he's
But
great, he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
it was funny. It was funny talking about the rookie running backs. Like I think last week we were both like oh these rookie running backs they stink. Like Hampton stinks, Genty stinks. Now they're all good again.
Yeah, they're not good again. I'm not saying they stink either. My point is just there is this tendency to get like, you want to be the first one to snag a guy. And it's like, you got to let these things kind of play out. There's a reason why those teams got high picks or decided they needed to like use these high picks on these guys. And you
Right.
need, I don't know. I'm just skeptical when you just like throw a rookie running back,
No.
unless the team is known to have a great offensive line or something like that. Like I
Yeah.
like Genti was great today, and I watched a decent portion of that game. But he's gonna be boom or bust.
Yeah. No, I
Like he's
agree.
just,
He's matchup based.
and as you know, a big part of it today was because his quarterback was the official worst quarterback in the NFL now.
That was funny when you wrote that in the chat. I did not see that coming.
Because it's been my shtick for 5 years. Literally 5 years I've been saying that Russell Wilson is the worst. And now he retired effectively. And then now
Official passing of the torch. I just
yeah.
love how they both played in Seattle, both kind of similar style quarterbacks.
Yeah, and there's a reason why they like him bad out there. That's how I feel. Um, but yeah, I think these rookie running backs are just like, they're too hard to predict. You can't just go with them because you think they're going to get volume or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
but
Like,
talking about on the Gilad side of things for a second, I do think Hampton will be good just because the Chargers O line is
right.
good.
Well,
Even
Hampton
though
is different because the O-line's good, they're good, and the thing that was blocking him was splitting with Najee Harris, who's out for
exactly,
now. So I like Hampton now.
yeah,
He's different than the other ones because of that.
exactly. I think Hampton is by far the best one out of all the ones we just spoke about.
Similarly, like if, for example, Jalen Warren was out today, if he's actually out for a long period of time, and Gaineswell I know was good today, but if he gets hurt, then you might want to go to like the Caleb Johnson. Like there has to be a reason for it. You can't just like say take a team and just like throw a rookie in there and be like,
Right.
oh, here's a new guy, he's gonna get
Yeah.
10 carries a game and he's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
No, I agree. I agree with that. And then also, talking about the nuance of like the weirdness of receiver this year.
You got to talk
Like
about nuance.
it's just been besides for Puka and Amon-Ra, like it's just been random.
Yeah, I'm really very interested to see what happens with Chase tomorrow. No, I mean obviously he's on my team and that's what I'm gonna talk about it, but like specifically, like is there any chance, like Bengals were supposed to be Super Bowl contenders this year, if there's any chance that they're going to be decent? Last week was kind of like, okay, Browning's like coming, gonna get thrown in, whatever. Let's see if they show any life this week. If they don't, then I'm ready to be like, yeah, like this is bad.
I'm only laughing because guess who's rumored to be traded to the Cincinnati Bengals?
Jameis Winston.
Nope.
Who?
You should be able to get this right
Oh
away.
no. The worst quarterback in the former worst quarterback in the NFL.
Russ. He's rumored to be the. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They need a quarterback. Like you don't think Russ could give moon balls to Chase? You wouldn't get excited about that?
I mean, again, I need to see tomorrow what happens with the Browning because he was fine a couple years ago when he did. He was fine. So if he's that, then I want him. If he's not that, if he's what he was last week, then of course I'll take myself over freaking Browning, you know.
Right.
Um uh
Who else didn't we touch on yet? Trying to go through the names in my head.
so I think we pretty much did. I mean, Lior's beating up on Ellie, who's in trouble, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, I think I
he
think I think I think yeah, we were talking about who's last. I think Ellie's gonna finish last because Mike Evans hurt. Like his team, Jalen, like his team's just it's a very bad team.
yeah, I just like don't see. I mean,
Bowers,
Kamara.
how did Bowers do today? I didn't really
He
catch
had
one.
7 points, and again, I don't think it's a Bowers thing. I think it's the worst. You draft a wide receiver or run or a tight end for the worst quarterback in the NFL. I'm having that problem right now, Jacoby Myers. I mean,
But
me
look,
and Ellie have a lot.
we talk about how funny it is. I'm sure you're the only one to notice this. How come Jacoby Myers is projected to get 14 points every
Every
single
single
game?
week. I know. And by the way, that is half the reason I picked him this morning. Like usually I like kind of do ignore it, but today I was like, I basically what happened was I had all my guys in the 4 o'clock slate. None all except for my defensive kicker, none of them they were all late. And at that point, Jonah's team had already not done so well. So I knew I didn't have like much of risk here. So I was like,
Go with
Yahoo's
the
got
safe play.
14. I was like, yeah, Yahoo's got 14 points. I gotta listen. That's literally like last second I swapped out Zay for Jacoby and because I was like, I'm already up. I can just go with what I like what the consensus is, even if I don't agree with it. And like, by the way, he was the worst wide receiver out of all 8 of my
How
receivers.
many how many points did he have today?
I think he had 5.
Dude, I think you could just like safely just never start him again. Like, cause remember you were saying like you never know, just start Zay. He's
Well, so
better
here's the thing
upside.
about Jacoby Myers. He and we talk about this a lot, and there's a lot of guys like this year, so it's not just him. He just dominates targets. He just like gets a million targets. Like he part of the reason why Geno Smith had an interception today was he was force feeding it to Jacoby Myers. So you're right. Like I think I should just kind of set it and forget it and like move him to the bench. By the way, ironically, I think Zay is going to be better now with if
Cooper
Lamar
Rush.
Jackson's out. Yeah, Cooper Rush is more of a pocket passer. So and he's like the best wide receiver on that team by far. So he might
And he's
actually
got
help.
he's got a hammy. That could be a couple
It could be,
weeks.
yeah, it could be a couple weeks. So say, I mean, Zay, I think is just like I should just start him going forward. He had a bad week last week, and I didn't see the game because it was Hog. So I was like, all right, like I got myself spooked. It just starts Zay. I mean, even Swift, like, he's getting all he sucks, by the way. Swift is bad, but he's getting
I mean,
all the carries in Chicago.
yeah, but I think with you, you just do K9 and you do ETN. I don't think you have to like
No,
think
I'm
about it
saying
that
in my
much.
in my flex. Any of these things are just my flex. It's like,
Right. Oh, just for the flex stuff.
yeah. All right, who else we got to talk about? So you're beating up on Shlinsky, who somehow won a couple games, but it looks like he's going to drop to 2-2. In my opinion, you don't have to RJ yourself, but his team. I mean, JT was good, came down to earth a little bit today. Mahomes had his best game in 5 years.
Yeah, dude, that was
But he
crazy.
got
Like,
25 points from his defense and kicker. But by the way, in the Mahomes thing, they were talking about the whole game. They're like, you think he heard the talk about him being like not having that flashiness, not having the explosiveness, and like he shut up. I mean, I like to think that he can kind of turn it on like that, but he looked sharp today.
no, I mean, that was the one thing that I wasn't expecting. Like, I did not think that Mahomes was gonna have the big game. Like,
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be Taylor, and the only guys I was really worried about were Taylor and then his two receivers on Monday night. Like, because
yeah,
I don't care if you believe it or not, Garrett Wilson has been great so far this season.
he's
I mean,
been
he has
good.
two 20-point games.
He's been good.
Did something just happen?
Something almost just happened.
Uh, um, Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, I think Shalinski's team, he'll stick around in the mix. I don't think it's like that bad of a team, only because of JT. and like
Yeah,
JT is the best player in fantasy right now. So
yeah,
I think
he's been excellent.
Javante, that was almost big for the produce.
I know that's what
Um,
I was gonna say. It's like that so close to a touchdown. It depends. Like now, so if Javante versus Pickens, if one of those two guys gets it, that's probably gonna decide that matchup.
how much will that like swing Matto's favor if this is Javante?
I mean, before this, like right now, it has him at 80%, right? 80% losing. So I mean, 6 points. I mean, I guess the projection is him to lose by 10. So if he gets six
So
points, he
it'll go
that
back
like
to 40.
probably not that high, but yeah, it's like that changes a lot. Like put it this way, if Gilad has if he needs 15 points tomorrow from Breece Hall and Will Lutz, it wouldn't be that crazy if he doesn't get it. I mean, he still should be favored, but it wouldn't be crazy.
Right.
Um,
Wow.
all right. Well, first of all, by the way, I didn't start this episode. I should have started. How was your Rosh Hashanah? Was it very uplifting and meaningful?
Yeah, no, thank God. It was great. I heard shofar 2 times without even having to leave my house. Just both times, like there's some random. I was sitting on the porch and some like random Chabad rabbi was like, "Did you hear shofar?" And I was like, "No." Comes up, blows a nice 30 in my face, and dips out. So
That's huge.
no, that's like the big mitzvah. Direct
That
snap, touchdown.
that's that structure you need. That's what we were talking about. You need that structure in your
Oh
life.
yeah. What of hearing the ram storm?
Whatever it is, you just need a little bit of like
It's not structure. It's
organiz
structure. Structure is not Yiddishkeit. Those are two different things.
No, I know. But that's all I mean, whatever. This is definitely not the time for this conversation. But yeah, you should start going to Minion. I think it'd be good for you. Right, MJ? Tell him.
I'm saying even if I don't fully believe in it,
It just helps. It helps. It helps you feel like you have something a little bit of purpose, something a little bigger, you know?
we should have like next when you come back from the Holy Land, we should have a whole like
Yeah.
deep.
I think I need to take some drugs and talk about it. Maybe we'll do that when I get back. Yeah, it's try. I get right. I'll recharge spiritually and then we can chat about it.
Recharge that spiritual battery. By the way, what's the matchup
So it's
on
got him
that?
at 36.
36.
No, 40 because he got the -1 when the kick goes in.
There you go.
So
Uh,
40%. So it's because I
it's
forgot because of Green Bay. So this is actually a matchup now. We
it's
kind of
it's
wrote the produce off, but this is
yeah.
definitely
I mean, this has definitely helped him. It's going to give
he's
him
up by
some.
almost 18. He's up by almost 18 points.
Oh,
If this
so this is
holds,
like it's like a coin flip then. If it's just Brees Hall and the kicker and that's 18, like
yeah,
that's a coin flip in my head.
yeah, I agree. All
And
right,
he's going
crazy.
and he's going to the game, so he gets to root against. Wait,
Oh,
does he have the guys in that game? He gets to root against Brees Hall.
yeah, in one of the
So
games, yeah, yeah, one of
yeah,
the
that's
Monday night
big.
games. Yeah, crazy. All right. Any last thoughts about this week?
I mean,
Um,
I think the thing is that two parting thoughts. One is that Team PnB, me, you, G Money, and the producer. I think we got top four teams, right? Would you put all
with
four of us in the
Schmidt,
top four?
with Schmidt,
Oh,
Schmidt's
true,
been
Schmidt.
yeah.
Fine. So top five. Like I think the four of us combined. Like I think also the four of us combined will hopefully likely make the playoffs. Things continue to trend in this direction. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, looking at the actual live standings, and again, this doesn't take into account like anything that's outstanding right now. We're four of the top six with Schmidt and Lior as the other
Right.
playoff teams at the moment.
Okay. I mean, yeah,
Um,
I kind of like things to kind of hold serve for a little bit, only because like we know kind of. I think we could say that MJ's team is bad, right? We just say that team's missing the playoffs.
I mean, I think at this point, Jonah is in trouble. We didn't
Yeah.
talk about it too
Oh
much
yeah, we should talk
because,
about. Yeah, I think he's done.
yeah. I mean, Henderson was a smart start by him. I was pretty happy when he started him. He ended up getting the touchdown. He looked okay. I mean, maybe they'll start giving more carries. Um, but do you want to give him brain fart for not starting Goddard?
Yeah, he was hyping Goddard all week, and no star. But would it have mattered if he would have?
No, he would have got. He still was losing by a lot,
Yeah.
but
So I don't. I don't.
I mean, it would give him another 12 points. Maybe it would have moved him out of last place because
I
right
kind
now
of I
they
kind of
have him
only
at the
like
bottom.
giving brain fart if the guy actually would have lost.
So here's why it would have mattered is because he would not be in last place. He would be in second to last place.
Oh, so
Or
as
first
of now he's
place.
going to be in last.
Yeah, as of right now, he'll be in last place.
He and
And
so
then
I think the teams that are for sure not making the playoffs are Ellie, Jonah, Matthew, and we'll see about Yaya. Like I think those four teams are pretty much done.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
think you're
I mean, and again, Rand's 1-3. If he loses next week, 1-4, that's going to be hard to make the playoffs, even if his team is good, right? Is it not?
it is very hard. It's just funny that like you didn't have like last week you were like Rand's in so much trouble, and then this week it's like, wow, maybe he's got a
No,
chance.
because I'll tell you why he has a chance. Because if CMC stays healthy, he's an
I
amazing
just
talent.
I just think it's like these things they normalize over the course of the season, and it's like I think Rand's team is better than the other teams that we've been talking about.
I mean,
Yes.
I think he might be top after this week. I think he might be top six in points. So like he'll have the points. I think. I'm not sure though.
He is as of right now he's third in points.
He's third in points right now.
Yeah, after myself and produce.
Where am I at? Just looking at this real quick.
You're at fifth. You're at fifth.
Okay, right in the middle. But that's man, Ren's gonna have a field day with this. If somehow Ren misses the playoffs and he finishes in top three at the end of the season,
But I
field
will
day.
say he's dropped to fifth in the points against, so it kind of hurts his argument, you know.
Yeah, he can't talk about those points. Who's first in points against? I'm assuming is producer.
No, it's Matthew. No, points against is usually the person who's like in last
Oh,
place.
it's Matthew.
Yeah, at the end of the season, almost always the person who's in last place is the person who has the most points against.
Gotcha,
Um,
gotcha. So
yeah.
where do you? So I think we're officially 1/4 of the way, more than 1/4 of the way through, right?
Yeah, I guess we do. What it's 14 games now, right?
Yeah, 14 weeks.
14 weeks, and then there's then 3 weeks of playoffs with the first week. But
So
yeah,
we're past the 1/4 mark. Like
yeah,
like we're past,
yeah. I mean, a fourth is like halfway through the games today, right?
yeah. Damn,
Of
man.
the regular season.
It flies by. But assuming I win, though, this will be again third year in a row. Either started 0-2, now back to 2-2, started 1-3, back to 3-3. So
Yeah, I'm
I
glad you
think
complained so much about it because like it really like you really like willed yourself to that 2-2 win with all the complaining. I think it really
I know.
helped.
But I think again back-to-back weeks of handling myself pretty.
Today was better, but again, you were winning the whole time. It's just the crazy like you just don't maybe this is what it all comes down to. All the like you just don't have the ability to compartmentalize your second to second emotion from your overall emotion.
Right.
Like both in terms of like Rand this week versus Jonah last week versus like your own self. It's like you don't have this ability to say, I know what just happened is a negative, but my overall is up here. So even though this was a -5 in my scale, I start at +10, so it's not terrible. You don't have that
Right.
ability.
I think you nailed it. I think that's pretty much what it is.
just like remember it's 1 week and now you're 2-2 and you're like right in the thick of it.
Well, not yet, not yet. I could easily. By the way, if I lose tomorrow night and it's a heartbreaking loss, I'm 1-3. My season's on the brink. So it's like
I just think you gotta, yeah. It's just these
bottom
things
line
that
is bottom line is win or lose. I don't think my team is very good. Like meaning, I don't think it's like up like the past 2 years. Past 2 years, I thought my team was very, very good because it was a very good team. This year is more of a middle team, and that's where it's at. So it's like we have a fun season, make the playoffs. I'm cool with that again, you know.
Can we talk about Tracy for a second? Why did Schmidt
Tyrone,
drop him? Yeah, why did Schmidt drop him?
I think that was a little bit of a premature drop, honestly.
Very premature.
Uh,
And I didn't want to say this because like I didn't want you to think like you're gonna try to trade him to me because I don't want him. Don't trade him to me. But like he definitely should not have dropped him. He
yeah,
definitely should have just stashed him and
he
like
could have just waited. He could have waited literally like a couple more hours and just put him on IR.
yeah, but I don't know why he did. Like, was he in a super big rush to do something? Because I
Who
mean,
do you, I don't even
Scadaboo's
know who
been
we picked.
good.
I don't even know who we picked up.
Me neither. Scadaboo's been good, but it's not like he's gonna like he didn't like lock in like I'm the starting running back. Like when he
No,
comes
it's going to be
back,
once he comes back, it's going to be 50-50 or
yeah,
60-40.
yeah. So you want to have that guy,
Yeah,
especially
no,
the guy who's starting beforehand.
and also the fact that there's no more Napers. Like I think they're gonna be more on heavy now. So
Yeah,
see what happens.
yeah. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of strange. Like that, just kind of like
I was
happened quickly.
confused
Also,
also.
2 weeks ago, I was a minute away from trading Zay Flowers for Tracy. He didn't even circle back to me and ask me if I wanted to do that still.
Look,
Like,
he's yours if you want him.
not for Zay Flowers.
For somebody
Um,
else, he's yours. Literally, just
no, this is
I'm
why I
willing.
didn't want to say it on the in the chat because I knew you would just start offering to me. I don't want him. But I was just saying it's weird to drop him.
I won't hit you up. You hit me up if you want him.
Put it this way: if you drop him, I will pick him up. But
I'm
that
not gonna
doesn't mean
drop.
you should offer me the trade.
I'm not gonna drop him. He'll be on. He's a vibes guy. I had him last year. I like him. He's good to have as like a last bench guy in case during a bye. Like why not?
I have Kareem Hunt for the same reason. During a
Yeah.
bye, he splits carries, whatever. All right. Any last awards you want to give out? Anything that's
Yeah,
interesting
I mean, I
happening?
guess we could do. I think I prematurely gave manager of the week to Shalinski for starting Pittsburgh defense this morning.
Yeah, that was premature. They ended up good, but not as good.
Yeah, no, I think they had like 17 points at that thing, and that was right
I mean,
after
you had 19
I
from
know that was
Detroit.
pretty nice. I don't want to. I mean, I've been pretty good on defenses this year because that's why I've been scoring a lot of points is because I've been able to pick the defense that like has like a pick six or goes off. So
Yeah. I
obviously,
mean, I had the
not
same
just
thing too. I had a kick return.
who did you have?
Block. I had a block at Philadelphia. I had a block and then a
Oh, that's
score.
right.
Like first thing of the day.
Yeah, first right off the bat. By the
Nothing
way,
better, by the way, than that
yeah.
feeling of like I'm on the plane or I'm at the airport, and I'm like trying to board the plane and like I can't watch, and I get that text from Jono like at like 1:05, like classic defensive touchdown right to start. It's like that best feeling. It's
Oh,
like
he texted you the
yeah,
DM.
yeah. He texted it to me. He's like,
Nice.
oh man, you hate to see it. I was like, yes,
That's awesome, dude.
best feeling.
What's up with all the airport 1 o'clock flights? Like, what's up with that?
It's because of the kids, man.
Oh,
And it's
by the
also
way,
we
you got
changed
them.
our.
You got them to bed or something at some good time. You timed it right
Oh
or something.
yeah, by the way, that's how I should have led the pod with this to my fellow dads. Put them to sleep that night at what did I say, 5:30 p.m.
Were they like, Daddy? It's light out.
I know, by the way, that's a big part of it. It's like it's not nighttime, and it's like if I close the blinds, it's nighttime.
Do they are they tricked? Like, do they think that it's actually nighttime?
Well, the one who's old enough to say she's actually she's turning 3 tomorrow. She's turning
It's
three,
also
and
happy birthday.
she is she tricked? Yeah, it requires a little negotiation. About yes, like I know it's nighttime. It's very silly, kind of stuff like that.
You
Just
just
like
have to say
close
it's
your eyes.
opposite day. It's
Yeah,
opposite
close your
day
eyes.
today.
Just close your eyes. And she woke up at like 7:15. Sick.
That's
So good.
wait. That means you slept for like 14 hours.
Yeah, she's a beast.
That's crazy.
She's a beast. Yeah, so that by the way, guys, that's goals. If anyone beats that, you let me know. Um, but I mean, the flip side of it is they're incredible sleepers. Tomorrow it might be the worst day of my life. The flight to
Oh, because
Israel.
they're
I
gonna be
am
jet lagged.
not just jet lag, they just don't sleep on planes. That's why we fly in the middle of the day. People often travel at nighttime. They'll drive if they're driving to New Jersey or whatever at nighttime because it's like, oh, the kid will just sleep in the stroller car or whatever. My kids don't do that. They'll just stay up and they'll be miserable the next day. So we fly in the middle of the day so that way they are awake anyways. But it sucks. I'm done doing that because it kills the whole day, A, and B, I miss football, and C, they're miserable anyways. They
Yeah,
flip out on the plane. So like I am dreading tomorrow. There's a chance they just don't sleep for that whole flight and we're
yeah.
just fucked.
At the end of the day, if like you're deciding between all these things and like you have the option to not miss football, I'd probably just go with that.
Like I've told you many times, I think that the days of the football game itself being the like, oh, I'm gonna plan my schedule around it, way behind me.
But that's what makes like meaning that's what makes the fantasy so enjoyable. Like if I'm just like imagining myself like not being able to watch, I don't think I would be like as involved in it. Like I don't think I'd be able to be like as like hyped because it's just like
I follow on my phone, but I can't
no, but
always
I'm saying
watch.
it's like not the same as like the action is like seeing like when Bucky Irving scored that 72-yard touchdown today, like I felt something inside of me, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I like that feeling too.
Yeah. I
It's
just
balance.
look, I understand the balance, but I feel like there are dads that do both. Like I feel like there are some
Later, when their kids are older and they entertain themselves and they do whatever. I mean, Leor, that's why I asked Leor. Leor said he's like, yeah, my kids like don't like not really, but like his kids are not like older. But yeah,
do you think there are dads that like on football Sunday just like hire like a babysitter like from 1 to 7?
100%, 100%.
It's probably worth the investment, honestly.
Maybe I don't know. It's all about marriage capital. But this is not just a kids thing; it's a marriage thing.
Oh,
It's like
true. You got it
you
right.
accrue marriage capital, you save it up, and then you spend it on a good Sunday when you need
All
it.
right, so if you make the playoffs this year, right? Hopefully you will. You'll spend it for the playoff week.
Oh yeah, that's worth it. That's worth
We need
it.
you. We need you locked in, Stein.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Maybe I'm just not watching, but I'm locked in.
I'm joking.
All right.
I'm just
This
giving
was
you a hard
supposed to be a
time.
quick pod, and here we are schmoozing, which I'm happy to do. But on that note, I think we should probably wrap it here. We'll be, I guess, updating the chat. Curious to see how these matchups end up, and hope everyone's having a very meaningful, uplifting time of year. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in 3 weeks. Next 2 weeks off.
3 weeks. So no, it's 2 weeks from now because it's just it's like two NFL weeks, and
Yeah,
then
so next week is the first days. The 2 weeks
right,
is the second days,
and then the
then
following.
so it's 3 weeks from now. We're missing 2 weeks.
Okay, but I mean we're only missing like 2 weeks of
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
action.
yeah,
All right,
yeah, exactly. All
sounds
right,
good, bud.
All right, good work. Speak to you later.
Have a
Till
safe
next
life,
time,
man.
shitheads. All right, bye.
Peace.